The bill for a law to establish the State Road Funds (SROF), the Edo State Road Fund Board and Administration, wey go provide the money to manage, plan, develop, repair, build and maintain Class C and Class D roads, plus repair Class B roads for Edo State don pass second reading. On Monday, 17 February 2025, the Edo State House of Assembly show full support for the bill after the members of the House don discuss am wella. The Speaker, Right Honourable Blessing Agbebaku, the Majority Leader, Honourable Charity Agwabawenya, Honourable Jezelu Sezwa and Honourable Kisli Ugabi all talk say the bill dey important and they come urge the members to pass am quick. Dem talk say the bill go make roads better for Edo State and e go make life easy for Edo people. After the discussion, the Speaker come send the bill go House Committee on Work say make dem bring report come back to the House within 1 week.
Committee will go where we discuss really requested. Immediately, we have to defer it to tomorrow. So it was cross committee very necessary and dotted the I very necessary. So thank you very much. Clerk, next one.
It's a bill for a law to establish the State Road Fund and the Edo State Road Fund Board and Administration for the purpose of funding the management, planning, development, rehabilitation, construction, reconstruction, and maintenance of Class C and Class D roads and the implementation of Class B roads in the Edo State and for other matters connected to it. Mr. Speaker, this bill is actually a World Bank intervention and a national harmonization law to take care of those classes of roads that are not regularly captured in the budget across the country. Mr. Speaker, I'm talking about those roads that are classified as Class C and Class B roads. The roads that are most functional. I dare say, sir, if the roads in the society are to be compared to the human anatomy, this will qualify as the axis of the body. Without these roads, the economy of the state will be comatose. Without this road, social life is zero. Without this road, even political engagement will be in a state of quagmire. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I urge my very noble colleagues to support for the passage of this bill, which tend to bring government closer to its people. Reading through the content of this bill, Mr. Speaker, the word PWD came to the mind. Some of us will not know that PWD is what our elders used to call PWD. PWD is Public Work Department, funded by the state to intervene in those roads that are not very popular, but are very important. This bill seeks to close that gap to ensure that there is no road that is not captured for the purpose of maintenance, construction, reconstruction, and what have you. So, I want to sincerely urge the speedy passage of this law because it's going to directly affect not only to pass the second reading for the purpose of dotting the i's and crossing the t's to ensure for its speedy passage for the development as so much.
Because it's like an access road to every community. And this bill seeks to fund the development and maintenance of the class C roads in the states. And I believe that there's no member of this house that will not benefit from this bill. On that note, I want to say, just to ask the two members to for this bill. If you don't, you want to support two. If you are against two. So just two more members. Because for me, I present the constituency, this bill is a campaign bill. We don't need to flog it at all. So thank you very much. Two more people.
Mr. Speaker, just as you have said, the bill is an all-important bill. And for that reason, we need not overflow issues here, because I'm very sure, as far as this Hello Chamber is concerned, nobody is ready to kick against the importance of this bill. Mr. Speaker, I think the most important thing is Bill 6 is, before now, we have always had a situation where we say this road is a federal government road, actually what they term as Class B roads here. For now, when this, by the time this bill is functioning, by the time this bill is functioning, Mr. Speaker, we'll have the grace or the opportunity of rehabilitating all federal roads termed to be Class B in Edo State. Mr. Speaker, if you check very closely or look very closely, you will find out that the major problems you have in Edo State are the Class B roads in Edo State. They need rehabilitation, which of course the proponent of this bill have sought to address. Because the major eyesore will have to be at most of these in Class B road. Before now, we tend them to be federal government road, and we used to say that the state have no such money to put them in order. But by the time this bill becomes functional or functioning, we'll be able to put those things into proper order. Mr. Speaker, also, this, when these Class B roads are put into use or they are being rehabilitated, the economic activities will increase. Prices of goods and services will reduce, because now that it is dry season, that's why we're able to go to markets and buy things at a good price. By the time rainy season comes now, you can't imagine somebody coming from Lagos going to Asaba, or somebody coming from Kano in the north coming to Edo State. You will start seeing a situation where they will be spending weeks on the road. Thereby, most of the goods they are coming to sell here will go bad. And that one retards the economic activities of the state. Mr. Speaker, I am standing here representing all the people of West and Southeast, and I am telling you that I have gotten the mandate of my constituents to wholeheartedly support the passage, not just passage, the timely passage of this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I have the mandate of my constituency, the people of again, and not who asked me to come and represent them to support wholeheartedly the quick passage of this bill. Mr. Speaker, like you said, we don't need to flog these issues too much, because we have a governor who is passionate about our people, a governor who means business, and a governor who wants to do all he has said, even in the time of his electionary campaign. That's why you see in 2 months, the governor is coming with a bill that is to touch the lives of the Edo people. Mr. Speaker, my colleague from the Southeast just said to us what the benefit finish these access roads, the Class B, the Class C, and the Class D roads, it means goods will come to the market. It means prices of goods will also come down. And then we'll be able to assess ourselves and even take care of this issue of insecurity. I'm sure, Mr. Speaker, by the time we have beautiful access roads, even we as legislators will be happy to even fix street lights in some of these roads. And remember, this will also beautify our community and our environment. I wholeheartedly support this bill and good passage. And like I said, the people of my constituency has asked me to do so. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The military has also for the other people, my brother, my friend, for us, autonomous. So, I think the decentralization has been fully presented. But I want to also appeal that we should not also be used as an advantage where you are getting right. Don't call this one come and join you. So when you ask the goal, you say small hand, you come and try to go right. As we are this bill, members should also come to the conversation to say, please bring some pressing roads in your area that the constituency and we can also tap people because we represent our people. So we should all fight that together. This is my adage, because we represent both of those things. So thank you very much. I'll also be straight and let us go ahead to make sure this bill is the level we get to be. So members, if you're in agreement that this bill should go through the second reading, please say aye. Those against say aye. The bill is hereby on works. It used to be roads and bridges, but it's not committee on works. Please report back to us. Take 1 week.
For the plenary, the bill for the establishment of the Edo Rural Access Road Agency (RARA), wey go manage, develop, repair, build and maintain Class C and Class D roads for the state, also passed second reading. Honorable Charity Agwabaweyan, the majority leader, alongside Honorable Donald Okogbe, Honorable Richard Edosa, Honorable Kaka Eric, the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Maria Edeko, Honorable Oje Inegebo, Honorable Yekini Idlave, and other honorable members all took mouth on top the importance of the agency and come urge the House members to support the quick passage of the bill so the agency fit start to do the work wey dem plan am for.
Mr. Speaker, this is a case where having kept pandemic numbers, you need to soup to eat it. The previous bill just sent to the House Committee on Works, we qualify as a pandemic. The agency is the soup to eat it. Meat is inside the soup. Mr. Speaker, this bill was done to establish the Edo Rural Access Agency for the purpose of overall management, development, rehabilitation, reconstruction, and maintenance of Class C and Class D roads in the state of Edo and other matters therewith. Mr. Speaker, what this intends to do is to establish that body that we use and enforce the funds generated from the board for the fundraising bill. The agency that will be responsible for the day-to-day operation of reconstruction of road and the maintenance therewith. This agency, Mr. Speaker, is designed to employ people who have the capacity in the field of engineering to design, construct, and maintain those management will be calling and dragging for the purpose of having our roads fixed and continuously maintained. This innovation, Mr. Speaker, I must say, is noble and must be commended. It is a reflection of empathy because it transcends sympathy. This is a bill that is not only functional, but is pragmatic because it is setting out not just what to be done, but how it is to be done. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to urge all my respected members who are very people-oriented, who are developmentally driven, to support the passage and second reading of this bill so that the agency so formed will be able to implement the visions and the missions encapsulated in the law just fair judgment. I therefore urge Mr. Speaker that without much ado, these bills be quickly dealt with so as we start sleeping the dividend of democracy before the rain set in. If I were to express my desire, I will be thinking about passing this bill just now. But because the needful must be done so that there will be full compliance with the regulation, I will only plead that it be done as
Mr. Speaker, the bill before us this morning is one that is timely, is one that should enjoy the support of all honorable members. Mr. Speaker, I join my voice to the very eloquent voice of the majority leader to urge all honorable members to support the passage of this bill. Mr. Speaker, one of the major problems confronting us today is the unending trend of rural-urban migration. And again, we're also confronted with migration from our urban region to western climes with the syndrome now called Japa syndrome. Mr. Speaker, I use my constituency as an example. There are cassava farmers who cannot move their cassava to the urban markets because the roads are not good. We have poultry farmers from the Kukuruku region who cannot bring their birds and their farm produce to the market because of road issues of rural roads. Mr. Speaker, if this bill is passed by this House and this agency is created, the problem of inaccessible or unavailability of roads to our farmlands and to our rural areas would, to a large extent, have been resolved. It will contribute to our gross domestic product. It will reduce the negative migration trend that we are observing. It would also contribute majorly to one of the agitation or major issue on the front burner in the last election, which was the issue of productivity. Not to belabor this House, honorable colleagues, I support the passage of this bill. I urge every member to so do. And let me use this opportunity to also thank the executive for bringing this very bill, which is timely, thoughtful, and will only add to the development of Edo State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleague, I so submit. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the executive has brought to the House. Mr. Speaker, roads of the class of C and D are very important road networks, especially in our states, that can help to decongest traffic in some other vital parts of the state where people need to move faster to reach their destination. This bill, coupled with the previous one we already looked at, will ensure that access roads from the villages to town, access roads from villages to larger cities are put in order, maintained, and of course, also it will not be complete if the roads within the metropolitan cities are not in good order, well maintained. Mr. Speaker, this bill I'm supporting 100% because the interconnected road within our city play a very vital role in regulating the local economy of our states. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm urging every other member of this House to support passage of this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, this bill is a bill that will not have come at a better time than this. It's coming at the right time. It is a bill that is going to cure a lot of deficiencies that we have witnessed in previous administrations. And of course, this bill is going to help to cure a lot of roads that are not passable for now. The Speaker has already started mentioning some of the roads, and I know that there are still so many other roads like that. Mr. Speaker, as we speak, the road from Umura through Amen to Afuze is a road that requires so much attention. And that is why the people of my constituency immediately pointed to me that I must speak in favor of this bill, because we know that we are going to benefit from this bill so much. And of course, we also have a lot of roads that require some attention, and the government can do it better if this bill is passed into law, and then the government will be able to work out a formula to ensure that all the roads, all the rural roads in our various constituencies are taken care of. This time from Uzeba through to Otuo is another road that requires so much attention as we speak. And so many other roads like that. And I know also that even the road that is giving us succor for now, the road through Sobe to Sabobida is one of such roads where the past administration was able to take care of that, and that has become an access road to Edo now. And as we speak, there are other roads too that can gain from this bill if passed into law. And that is why I want to urge all my colleagues to see this bill as a bill that must be passed speedily so that we can better the lives of our Edo State people.
I rise this morning on behalf of my constituency to wholeheartedly support the passage of this bill. The purpose for our election is to represent our constituency, the forgotten ones, the people that governance is not meant for. So, this agency is going to be an agency that members of the House of Assembly can easily interact with, so that our people can feel the impact of governance. So these roles, the rural community, they house the wealth of the nation. But because of who we are as a people, we have failed. Is it in agricultural sector? Is it in mining? Is in the rural community? That is where the wealth is. Is it the oil sector? So this agency is well thought of by the government, the executive arm, and in support of the majority leader, if not for us to be in compliance with the rule, this law should have been passed even yesterday. But we are here today, so my constituency have mandated me to support this bill and hoping that the Edo Rural Access Road Agency will work with the House of Assembly on inauguration to facilitate development of the roads in our community. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I will speak for the entire EDHA nation. I will make good to say that this bill, as it affects us as members of Assembly, will also be profitable to the governor, because Mr. Governor comes from maybe a rural area who is precisely where there are many rural roads which needs to be done. Just as the Deputy Speaker mentioned, when these roads are done, it will increase the agricultural products coming into the main city. And just as my brother from Akoko too said, it will also reduce the brain drain. It will enable people, when people have these good roads, it will enable the people remain where they are, instead of everybody coming to the city. The city will come to the village. Mr. Speaker, it is also an opportunity for us to bring developments, because without roads, there are no developments in any community. Once we have good roads, we have infrastructure, which will bring development, serious development to these communities, and it will open up these communities. It will save the communities from insecurity. First of all, it will reduce the kidnapping incidents. Because of the bad roads, that's what the kidnappers have taken advantages of. I know recently my brother from Western South is kind out. I was in the equipment. I'm with you for what you said in the last at the house, because kidnapping has got into my backyard. So with all these rules and these barugas or kidnapper headsmen will not have an opportunity to do that. Mr. Speaker, finally I want to make bold to say my constituents are in support of this bill, and they have asked me to tell the government that when this bill is passed, one of the major or two of the major roads affecting my local government will start with the EDHA road, our local road, the airport, because with this bill, you see that these roads are done easily. So we are grateful for this bill coming tirelessly, and I urge other members to support it gracefully so that we can pass it immediately. If not, I would have even suggested that we relax some rules, because the roads, now that we're in the dry season, Mr. Speaker, we need these roads to be attended to immediately. So we shouldn't wait for the roads. Passed immediately, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the House for doing a speedy job. We urge our members to cooperate with the Speaker to see that the needful is done.
Well, Mr. Speaker, this bill, I don't think the advantages outweigh whatever the disadvantages. But I want to tell you, Mr. Speaker, the area, most of my colleagues, they are not looking at the employment. If this agency is created, we all know the kind of employment it will generate. most people will be employed, civil servants and others, even people appointees. And secondly, the access route. Like when my brother from Akukwedu too was speaking, my mind went to your local government, Omaha West, where they are major producers of plantains. So you see, they have no access route to the farm and no access route to the market. So I think with this, what the governor is doing now, it will help rural people. And I want to say that it will equally bring development to a place like my constituency. Thank God the Deputy Speaker went around my constituency about 4 or 5 days ago. And she will see that the major problem we have in Akukwedu constituency 1, or the entire Akukwedu, is access route. Almost all communities in Akukwedu, except say the township, the Gara, Ibilo, so all other communities, we are cut off. So I think with this agency coming on board now, we should be able to reach out to them and equally appeal to His Excellency, the Governor, to expedite action to see that roads are constructed for our people, most especially the Somorika houses, where you need to climb 7 hills before you get to Somorika. I think Madam Deputy Speaker can attest to that. But with the help of what is occurring now in the House, I think I'm doing palliative measure of the old road. But I want to appeal to my colleagues that even if a child, even if a child does not cry, sometimes they put press in the mouth. So I want to appeal to my colleagues that they should support me to ensure that Somorika road is taken very seriously in this period. And thank God it's in the budget. So I hope all of you will join me to appeal to His Excellency that now it is time to control that road. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I want to finally appeal that we don't need to start wasting much time on this bill. Because the purpose, the importance of the bill has been explained here. Overall management, development, rehabilitation, reconstruction, and maintenance of Class C and D roads, which we don't need too much grammar and we don't need to waste our energy on this. So I want to join my colleagues that have spoken that we should quickly, hurriedly pass this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, as you are aware, good road is an integral part of good life. First and foremost, if this bill, as we have supported it, we know that road is just like you build a house. The house needs maintenance. What I'm saying is, Africa, that if you see these people, they are not, if this is considered, this agency, they are not in a kind of duplication with the mission. They are saddled with a different responsibility for maintenance of road. Ordinarily, a road that is supposed to last for 10 years, if you don't have maintenance agency, that road maybe 4, 5, 6 years because of the nature of quality of road being constructed today. I remember you were saying some road that was constructed in your place some years ago.
Yes,
because if we have this steady maintenance agency on ground, any auto can easily be attended to. It can equally save their life for road users. You know, causes of accident today majorly because of some auto in major roads that are not being attended to. Mr. Speaker, the advantage of this bill is enormous for this agency to be created. It's not like you build a house. If you don't give that house steady maintenance, within a very short time you see that the house will be out of shape. Please, Mr. Speaker, I enjoy all my colleagues to support this bill. Thank you so much.
Mr. Speaker, this bill is just to form the agency. We are dealt with the bill on how to get the fund to
roads. This one is just how to form the agency and how the agency will work. This is the second part of it as said by the minority leader. Mr. Speaker, I'm not going against this bill, and I want to say that the local government should contribute to this fund. And I have seen from the bill that the local government will be part of it, but the percentage there is not enough. Maybe as we move along in discussing the bill, we can jack it up. Because these roads are local government roads. They are not state roads. That is why local government is like states. Mr. Speaker, I also know that this bill is going to solve a lot of issues, a lot of road problems in my constituency. That is why I'm supporting it. In Edo State, my constituency is one of the most affected roads in terms of road erosion and all the other issues. And I want to say that roads like Bele Mountain Road, Belebu Road, Madabayo Road, Safarogo Road, they are all there, Mr. Speaker. Right? Since then, they have not been attended. Those are the journeys, Belebu Road. They are joining, Mr. Speaker, they are part of the state. And I also want to beg the government also take care of the river. As we are taking care of the road, we also look towards river transportation, Mr. Speaker. To that extent, Mr. Speaker, I want to say my constituents are told me to support this bill.
Cannot be overemphasized. Mr. Speaker, apart from the creation of jobs that it will cost to the people of Edo State, I want to also clear the air on a particular issue that before now, because of the fact that this kind of agency was not in place, it will take you to go and write a comprehensive overview of the economic importance of some roads before it can be approved for construction. A good example is Ubiaja Road. Ubiaja Udo Road, as stated by the honorable member representing Kwebe. Mr. Speaker, it has been in a gory, sorry situation, but I am very sure, by the grace of God, by the coming up of this Edo Rural Road Access Agency, most of those things that have been a burden to the people of Western Southeast will be removed. And I use this opportunity to also thank the governor and the proponent of this bill. And Mr. Speaker, like I said, the importance of this bill cannot be overemphasized in the sense that this agency will be preoccupied with only Class C and D roads. They have nothing to do with Class B, which was in the other agency. Their preoccupation with this Class C and D roads will cause a lot of changes in our local road network, especially with the collaboration of the local governments in Edo State. Mr. Speaker, I have to use the opportunity to also thank the House for giving this bill a speedy acceptance. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. First of all, let me thank the city government of Edo State. The civil sector Monday for these two bills, the SRF bill and the RARA bill. Thank you so much. If fully implemented, at least our roads will solid state of our road will be in the past. So thank you very so much. And for what also appeal that in all these arrangements, the house should carry along because we represent our constituency. We know our area, and we, as we say, decide the rules that are very important that should be we have to create what we call scale of preference. And so we know the scale of preference in our various roads. So thank you very much. I have a question for an agreement that the access road agency should pass through second reading. We say aye. Those against it, aye.
The House also considered the report from the House Standing Committee on Energy and Water Resources, which concerned the bill to repeal the Edo State Electricity Law 2022, the Edo State Electricity Market, the Edo State Electricity Regulatory Commission, the Edo State Electrification Agency, and the Edo State Electricity Transmission Company, plus other things wey follow as Honorable Jonathan Ihamalu, the member wey represent Esan West constituency, present am.
My very dear colleagues, Honorable Jonathan Ihamalu, represent the entire people of the Southwest constituency. Mr. Speaker, you recall on 14th October 2024, a bill for a law to repeal the Edo State Electricity Law 2022, establish the state electricity market, the Edo State Electricity Regulatory Commission, the Edo Electrification Agency, the Edo State Electricity Transmission Company, and for purposes connected there, was referred to our committee on the House Standing Committee on Energy and Water Resources. Mr. Speaker, myself and my dear colleagues in our committee, we have looked at the bill extensively, and the report is ready for presentation to the House, Mr. Speaker.
Agreement that these findings and recommendation in by the House, we say aye. Aye. We say the aye. Which members just back from the committee of the whole, where the bill for the law, the bill the state education law 2022 established the markets. The Edo State Electricity Commission, the Edo Electrification Agency, the Edo State Electricity Transmission Company, and for purpose protected areas. And 6.6 findings were discussed and one recommendation. If you are in agreement that should be adopted by this House, please say aye. Aye. Those against say aye.
The House come adjourn the sitting to Tuesday, 18th February 2025, 10 o'clock for money. Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We not dey take blame. From Edo State House of Assembly, Ekata Ojesele, TMC TV News.